Good fellow dudettes. I gotta make a quick one. I wasn't gonna do a video, and I was gonna take a picture, and I said screw it. I got like 5 minutes. I'll do a quick video. So, overwhelmed is an understatement, but we're making progress. I got the headlight situation and parking lights and turn signals up front squared away. That part's I'm comfortable with. I'm still working on the backside here. Got the harness cut open. Just haven't really dug into it yet. But that's kind of my next step there. I did get a new plug for the multifunction switch for the turn signals. I also got a new plug for the factory headlight switch, which I'm going to use. Back here, it's all color coded factory colors. Should be easy peasy. So there's some positives there. I have pulled more stuff out. That's still the same harness and all, but a decision was made on my part with the factory console. You know, the Fox body factory console usually runs like back here. Well, I cut it. I said screw it. It's gone. So that being said, I'm going to attempt to save the front carpet. Obviously, you know, where you see the holes cut, I'm going to have to figure something out there. Probably just get some stuff from like Menards. I know they sell like that black carpet. Just kind of, you know, put a piece over it or whatever for now. The back, same thing with the back. I removed the carpet from the back just for ease of things. Contacted Scott Rod for his firewall panels. They are over 2 months behind. That does not work for me. So I took shit into my own hands. Ran to American Race Cars last night. He allowed me to fiddle through some of his scrap, cut my own pieces, parts, and then I'll have him powder coat them for me. So that was really gnarly of him. Another conversation I had while at American Race Cars was my cage. I got some concerns. Finally, S&W contacted me a couple days ago, and they said the order is being processed or is processed, something along those lines. But they cannot give me a ship date yet, set up to 8 days. So that sucks. That's really cramping my style right now. But it is what it is. So what I got concerned with is where the door bar down here meets the floor. And when the A-pillar bar comes down, I didn't know if there was any kind of rule, NHRA rule or anything like that, to where could the A-pillar bar just sit on this plate, or did it need to meet this, or did this need to meet the A-pillar, yada, yada, yada. Talking to his chassis guy, it was fine. There was nothing wrong with bringing that bar to the same plate that the A-pillar's on. There's nothing wrong with that. But he advised that, hey, is there any reason you're not wanting to redo your door bars? And I said, oh, you know, just me being a cheap ass that I am, not really cheap ass, I just ain't got the money to do it. But he advised, he said, listen, it's not that much more. Let's cut the door bars out. Let's redo it. Let's bring the A-pillars in, bring the door bars to the A-pillars. It's a much stronger situation if it's needed. And that's the thing with safety is, you know, it's there for you. You can half-ass it and get away with it for years, but when that time comes and it does happen and it's not right, you're going to pay. So I think that's the plan. The S&W kit, 8 to 10 point, and then we're going to cut these door bars out, which I'll probably just do here. Cut the door bars out and go from there. So that's that. Wiring wise, I haven't done anything yet because I don't have anything yet. The K&R kit will be here sometime after the PRI show next week. American Race Cars is headed to PRI next week, so they're stupid busy. So I can't really do anything for that. But what I have been kind of coming up with a plan, and I have an idea what I want to do somewhat. There's a lot of questions I have in my own mind, but I do have these, you know, nice little printouts and little hand drawings and that kind of stuff, which I just do for myself. I'm not saying that like someone else has to do it. And I know the K&R kit comes with a sweet diagram too. So, but I got all the battery cables pulled back from where they were. Alternator cable. That's the battery cable. So my intent is to run everything up, battery, alternator, kind of run everything through the car on this side, run it along the tunnel. The battery stuff, the starter solenoid is going to be with all the electronics. So I'm making a board myself out of ABS. So this will all be up off the floor a little bit. I'm going to put rubber isolators on it. So the board's going to come out. I'm going to 90 it up and heat it up. So the K&R board will be here. All my MSD stuff will be still same general location, just on a board. That stuff, some of it's going, like I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. Obviously the MSD two-step stuff I need. Some of that's part of my bump box stuff, so I need to square away what's needed there, what's not needed anymore, because I know some of it ended up not being used during that. So, but I'm hoping I can bring that crap onto this board too. I should be able to, shouldn't be an issue, but and then the trans controller stuff is still going to be under the dash because there's no real hiding or no making that look pretty out in the open. So that's just what it is. So that's that. I think that's it. The cage is daunting to me. Once that part's done, I will be freaking ecstatic. Because the wiring part, I think I'll enjoy that. So, and I feel like I got a decent plan. So, but as I was saying before, starter solenoid is going to be up here, back here. That's a location that something happens, it can be worked on. K&R board, MSD. So the power cable will come in for the start and all that, and all the wires for starter and everything will go here, and then I will send it out likely through that old AC drain hole right there because the starter is literally right there. And then the alternator cable is probably going to follow suit. So that's what's in my head. Couple grommets there and be done with it. So outside of that, that's it, guys. Got a new shifter coming. I did do that too. That was kind of a knee-jerk reaction purchase. The old B&M it's been awesome over the years. I can't lie. I've had it for, God, I can't even tell you how long I've had that thing. But it's wearing. It's getting a little chunky in its days, if you will. The gate's just worn out in it. So I do have that coming. And that was kind of part of the decision of chopping the console and leaving the shifter. The other thing is the headliner. There's a solid chance that's probably going to stay out. It is what it is. Once the cage is in, I don't foresee me getting that back in. And I'm not stressing it. It is what it is. I made the comment last night at the shop that I'm done treating this thing like it's a goddamn daily driver. It's over. So it's what it is. This is what it is. It's going to be. I just keep telling myself it's going to be awesome. But God, do I got a lot of work. So much work to do. Just a lot of stuff over the years. Like I keep finding stuff. It's crazy. Every time I feel like I'm done, I'm not. I keep finding random wires and everything. So that's all good. So that's where I'm at, guys. You have a good weekend, and hey, stay tuned.